The rally in the oil market sent Brent prices into the overbought zone. However, they managed to return to the levels locked in the last days of December amid news on the progress in the OPEC Plus negotiations. Versus the US dollar, the ruble extended weakness on the back of falling oil prices. It eventually touched the 75 level. Investors overestimated the importance of the OPEC Plus meeting, which ended without concrete recommendations for February. Besides, members failed to reach a mutual agreement and the meeting was postponed to Tuesday. Oil and the ruble are likely to recover after the members of the cartel announce their decision on the output volumes next month. Large oil producers will have to find a compromise. Last year has demonstrated quite clearly how beneficial it is for everyone to negotiate. At the moment, the outcome of the talks is not clear as the parties' views on the market situation are too different. Russia needs to increase production as companies are losing their major markets. Saudi Arabia and its allies stick to a more cautious approach. Analysts call it a wise move, as for more conservative the policy, the more expensive the oil. The conflict between the Saudis and the Russians is becoming obvious. This is why now investors prefer sitting on the sidelines and monitoring closely the prospects for further price growth. In the coming days, a pullback of course is possible. Yesterday's decline in oil prices coincided with the fall in the US stock market. The greenback made an attempt to rebound from lows amid such a market situation. So, the correction of the energy market was influenced not only by unfulfilled hopes about the OPEC Plus meeting, but also by the rebound of the US dollar. Today, risk appetite is weaker and the US dollar index has lost momentum. Oil kicked off the trading day in the red, but later bulls managed to regain strength. Brent oil futures for March rose above $51 per barrel, while yesterday it fell below this level, and WTI futures contract with the nearest expiration date almost reached the level of $48 per barrel. After feeble attempts to move up, the ruble is trading today with a bearish bias. It was unable to sustain its strong upward momentum yesterday and ended the trading day with the losses against the US dollar. The pullback in oil prices and external headwinds also affected market sentiment. US traders are worried about the outcome of the re-election in the state of Georgia. They fear that Republicans will lose the majority of their seats in the Senate. This outcome will be certainly bad, since last year's rally was largely fueled by hopes that the Senate would block proposals that cut support for companies. Besides, Democrats are calling for budget discipline and higher taxes. Today, the USD-ruble pair went about the 75 level. Investor sentiment is improving and the US dollar has lost steam, so the ruble is likely to consolidate near the level of 74. That's all for now. We wish you profitable deals. See you on our channel with a new video in a couple of hours.